All right, we are live. So Sean from Long Island Audit just went in. Everybody else is inside. There's the man, full court press.
There you go. I just messed up my whole thing here.
Well, I know right now I'm just trying to get everybody. I'm gonna put a compilation to everybody's speeches and then tag you guys all in the description too, so that way we can all
Why are donuts round and not square?
have our.
For officer safety, people.
Nah.
Oh, we put my cameras to the
I
side.
said that on the PA last night at Union City, and the cop came over. I was like, man, we gotta keep that there. You go.
Hey, Mr. Felix,
Yes.
how many cops does it take to change a light bulb?
None. They just beat the hell out of the room for being black.
Remember Leroy, they didn't have this last time.
No, they didn't have any of that. I don't think they even had as many guests.
Unless invited.
Yeah.
Leroy, what are you drinking? Like liver of sulfur over there? What the
No,
fuck?
this is kombucha, man. It's the nectar of the
Looks like a
gods.
science project.
Biomes. It's freaking awesome. Even better than Vine.
Can I taste it?
I'm a German guy.
Oh,
So you are a,
I'd be happy to share.
No, no.
Yeah. You would.
So-
I wanted your germs. Is what I didn't want. What's in the bottle? I want your germs off the thing. Is what it's.
I know. I can feel that.
so you can't call yourself a full-fledged vegetarian. I know that because I saw you eat meat.
I'm a veterinarian.
But you like
I'm a
vegetarian food then,
I
huh?
love vegetarian food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to and took it to.
Check one.
In fact, it wasn't a vegetarian restaurant.
It wasn't. Yeah, they had vegetarian meatloaf, and luckily for me, they had regular full meat meatloaf.
That's gonna cross the line so I can get the Groton. I hate the name of the city. It sounds like potatoes with cheese on Groton. Ninja, please. I'm on Elisha, so don't say nothing dumb. Rumpelstiltskin feet 5 pump.
You're spitting
this
it.
shit
You're
going.
spitting it down.
I'm getting delirious.
No, you're just spitting rap. And that's the only spit appropriate here in Groton.
I'm spitting rhymes, not phlegm, okay? Spitting rhymes, not phlegm. I go down to Israel and I meet Shalem. Carry on, there is 25 cameras. Carry on, everywhere there's a camera.
Everywhere.
We still have a long time to go. I say like 50 minutes.
15? 15 or 50?
We got 50 minutes. 5-0.
Shit.
There's still 50 minutes before this starts? Oh, I
I'm
started
turning
way
everything
too
off.
early.
My battery got.
I'm concerned.
I didn't
I'd rather
realize.
show up an hour and a half early and get a seat, just in case, 200 people show up.
Guys, should I cut this stream and come back in a little while, or should I just let it run? What do you think?
You know what they're gonna say.
Huh? I guess it's gonna be another 50 minutes.
50.
50, right?
50.
5-0.
So almost an hour. All right, I'm gonna cut this. What do you guys think?
Cut it.
Do what's best for you. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's best for me? I need a second
It's a
opinion.
constant 24/7 stream like Truman Show. That's what's best for you.
Cut it and come back on and like.
You need to cut it.
Just run it. Just run it. Just run it. All right.
How do you like this?
Let's do a vote here. James, LOL, you turn, keep going, save some battery. I got a backup battery. I got
Yep.
50% on my phone. You have about 50 minutes from now.
Let's see. I'm trying to
I
find
got
a
the
place I
battery
can.
backup you gave me, CFF. Appreciate it. Come back later. All right. I'll go back. I'll go live again in about.
I need to
45
get some of my tools so I can mount my.
Thanks for understanding. Peace, tranquility, chicken grease, Long Island clone, out. first glance, you guys look like you could be brothers. Why?
Oh, you know what? You could be the body doubles when he's going into high-risk situations.
A lot of people say that.
You get shot.
And the legacy along the way continues.
They probably see him outside of Vegas and like, we got him. It's only when these are shaded, and that's only in the sun.
Yeah. And that shirt is so classic.
All right, cut, stunt double. I'm a goddamn street trooper. Oh, God. Stunt double. Stunt double.
He's in the wrong face. Look at this guy's face. He's nuts.
One camera for each side.
They stream on TV. There's a local Channel 12 TV station they stream on. And I think on YouTube too. On YouTube channel. Yeah.
When I become the county executive of my county, I'm gonna be live streaming the whole day. Live streaming the whole day.
It'll be incredible.
The whole day.
You'll have
live
millions of
streaming.
people watching.
The whole day. Hey, what are you doing over there, Tracy? Hey, what are you guys doing over here? Are we serving the public good today? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's give these people respect that they deserve. Remember, you are a public servant. I'm a public servant. We are a public servant.
Respect. Whoa.
Yeah, that would be classic. You know, millions of people just you're watching it.
Machine. I know. And I'm going to be generating revenue for the.
Town, yeah.
Oh, it's mine.
Oh, is it a touchscreen?
Unauthorized use. It is touchscreen. They got money right now. That's good to know.
Hey, put along on this video.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Good idea.
Absolutely.
You know what? Right here, all these people over here are going to be discussing the settlement amount right here. And
Yeah.
you'll be like, so, what are we gonna do?
Right, discuss it today or discuss it later.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming.
Hey, all right, see you later. Yeah. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think the keyboard right there.
I saw you.
John.
Where?
Report to, right?
Oh, God.
I know I didn't. It's a lot of it. I saw somebody with.
You like on the search keyboard right there?
And you can come by my channel and search.
I don't know. You referred to
But
somebody.
yeah,
that you are.
somebody that looked like me.
Where you
Then, yeah.
from?
I'm looking for
Oh,
a
it's
microphone.
actually,
Microphone.
I came up from Washington.
About a microphone.
So.
Fair enough. It's a good ride. You guys take the ferry when you come over here?
I think it's very good.
It's like, you
I
guys
think
keep
it's
showing
very-
up over here, but it must.
Yeah. No, I never drive to the city if I don't have to. No, I take the ferry. I've taken the ferry so many times now. And I take, Fort Jefferson Roll, Bridgeport.
You didn't, what would that be, like 4.5 hours?
Keep
You know, later. 2 hours, like 2 hours for you to come to the west side of the state over here.
You know how you can set goals? I'm gonna set a goal to where certain amount of super chats at the end of the end of the live, I will sing with Jonathan. Gentlemen, what's going on?
Hey, good evening.
How you doing?
Good.
Just waiting for the meeting.
Welcome. Yeah, no, I guess that, yeah.
You know what a sign-up sheet is? We want to be able to sign up.
I don't, that's not our thing. I think when the town manager shows up, he'll make it obvious.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Why and when did you get that ridiculous dark OnlyFans glass that between the public,
The OnlyFans class?
you know, the tint? I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable, like when you're speaking to like one of the officers there. It's not like a very inviting. Was that like built that way, or was that like a more recent addition?
I don't think it was built that way.
Yeah.
But let me ask this real quick. I know you guys are gonna be in here, that's fine. If there's a caucus in here before the meeting starts, would you guys mind just sitting outside?
That's fine. Yeah, no, if they meet before the meeting. Okay, but if they do, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. We're all abiding citizens, officer.
Oh, of course.
Maybe he was just mentioning.
Leroy brought me up and,
he wanted to know
I've never been on Arizona. I do love that fucking
if
art.
we
Freeman and them
vacate
guys
the
are great.
premises if they have a caucus.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Here, you want dog tag? Here. From my
I didn't think it was private.
But wait,
Yeah.
but it's not scheduled right now, so why would they just all of a sudden
Used to live down in Swan.
have one when there was a scheduled
They
public
want to talk
meeting?
about their strategy.
Yeah. They do have another small room over there.
What's the settlement gonna be?
All right.
That's all I want to
It's
know.
gonna be 5 times.
How do we-
Dan, so
How do we
stop-
make all
they
these
stop
journalists
everyone and
stop
give me a
coming to
settlement.
Groton?
We're offering you $1 million tonight.
Is it on?
I would take that.
Is it on? Is it on? What the hell's about?
I think that's that's for Fahey too.
That's right. Yeah. That's
I'll take that.
Man, this guy. Hey,
That's for Fahey too, man. I'll buy the house next door.
If you do have your
great.
little fight with Brian Fahey for pay-per-view,
What if
he got to wear those boots.
He's a resident.
Right.
He should. But then I have to leave.
no, you can't. If you're already here and you're part of it,
No, but
they can't make you leave.
protective order.
But something like this, the cops would have to basically, they would have to stand in and let you. They couldn't
It's kind of
violate
like
your
court,
right.
right? It's kind of like court.
would think
It's
so.
the same thing at court.
Well,
Exactly.
incidental
It's
contact,
the same.
right?
It's
Is
the
there
same
any
exact
exception to
thing.
incidental contact?
Yeah.
No, obviously I wouldn't be charged for if he
Right.
comes here.
Right.
The question is, would you be
They might.
Would I
They
be
might
forced
just
to leave
would you
or
be
not?
forced to-
No, I don't think they could force
Maybe
you to
if there's a
leave.
law enforcement presence, I would argue, I would say, hey, you guys are law enforcement officers, you guys are here, this is a public building, I have a right to speak.
Right,
I have a
yes.
right to be
Be safe.
here.
It would be a-
I'm like, there's nothing gonna happen to him.
Right.
It would be a
just make sure
violation,
nothing happens to
yeah.
me.
Right. It would be a violation of your constitutional rights for them to make you leave if he showed up.
I'm like, I'll leave in front of us, guys.
Yeah, but he was also not allowed to go to the state police public building.
Oh, the town council.
That would be the dumbest thing in the world.
The town council has our. Hey, how are you? Good.
Oh, brother. Nah, it's your James. Your James.
Some dude, I heard that. How you doing?
I thought it was just him because he just came.
Yeah, that's right. No, see, on your
I met you in Clearwater.
Clearwater, and then.
And you came on
See you
again.
I'm going next year too. This year.
Did you get a dog tag on you?
I did. I got
Oh, no, I didn't make that day.
Oh, you look like Scalzo.
Welcome,
Oh,
Dave.
no, yeah, that's what I mean.
See you two next.
Yeah.
Good to meet you for the first
Nice to
time.
meet you.
What's your name?
David, Full Court Press, my channel.
I know your channel.
Sean.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, Garden State. You were the inside correspondent on the court date, right? You're the one that kept coming out and reporting to Leroy. Yeah. This is our inside correspondent from the
Garden State Accountability.
I mean, I know, yeah, Garden City accountability, but was this the arraignment or
was the arraignment.
This is the arraignment?
Yeah.
Yeah. The arraignment of Sean Paul Reyes, Long Island Audit.
I don't really have a good way. You gotta like kind of.
Oh, there's no good route.
You gotta slowly go south and east.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
alright,
so
yeah.
you get over.
Well, you made it.
We're in Jersey right now.
Hudson County?
Garden State Accountability.
Like Hoboken, Jersey.
We got people news also.
Hi.
We the People News. Hey, Matthew.
Great supporter,
Nice to
man.
meet you.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, well, I'm a mile, I'm an hour.
Yeah,
from
definitely
Orlando.
appreciate the
I just
support.
flew in from Florida yesterday too. I was down in Orlando yesterday.
Thanks for coming, man. That's really nice of you.
About what?
I don't know if you're against battery. You can't be here.
No, as long as we don't go past that point, we're good.
I mean, that's what the sign says.
Right, which we're not gonna do it anyway. Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
Yeah, I'm going on.
Dude, I have so much things. I gotta do an interview tomorrow. I gotta do a service day. I'm meeting with the Thai. I'm meeting with the Thai on Thursday. You know what?
I'm terrible.
Larry is actually getting
Exactly.
table for an audit.
Exactly, Phoenix.
Yeah. So I gotta meet up with Thursday. On Thursday.
I figured if we gotta get any better, I gotta stop using the crooked cues. He's got a flat too.
I have a whole stack of papers. Forget the in-John Lee right now. I got a whole stack of papers with his deeds and everything. I'm trying to figure out. He did something sketchy with it.
The thing is, once you make it
It's funny. He bought his house. Where he got it from a
I figured with all the talk.
This gentleman's name is Sean Paul. He runs the channel Long Island Audit. I'm going to do a live stream. I need a description.
Today is
title,
the 5th.
Hashtags, keywords for hashtags for description, and keywords separated by commas.
I was going to say,
Just like that, ChatGPT
Yeah.
does it all.
I was going to say, you got to tell it keywords are separated by commas, or else it'll try to put like hashtags, and that doesn't work for.
You do the hashtags for the description, and then keywords separated by commas for the back end of it.
Really?
Yes.
So the hashtags in the description really helps.
So you do a description, Groton, Connecticut, Long Island, Brian Fahey, and then hashtag pig, hashtag spit, hashtag Coptua, and then does a whole separate one for your backdoor thing there. That didn't sound.
And
that didn't sound very good. Pause. Is that what they
Pause.
say? That's what the cool people say?
Is that for a YouTube description or an OnlyFans description?
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Hey, you can actually specify the platform.
I think you just get it to do the thing.
Oh, dude,
I think it needs some.
AI is amazing. It's amazing.
Call my wife too, since we got some time.
Public description.
I was calling you to let you know I'm over in Groton to Connecticut.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You came prepared.
Can't imagine.
Anybody spit on me?
Was that chair
Everybody
there
spit on
before,
me.
or what, did you find it?
No, it was here.
Oh, we got police station over there, maybe.
Police station?
The safety of all. All right? When it starts happening, not now. You want me to get this?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you like Twix?
Nah, it's
No.
not mine.
As long as nobody spits on anybody today, I think we'll be all right.
Do you have any M&Ms or a croissant, perhaps? Yeah, are you off the Twix? So,
No, he picked up trash. He picked up trash.
well, he got that because someone had gotten that outside somewhere.
All right.
Let me know if
That's where he's gonna sit, right there. He's gonna sit there.
It's a good place to sit.
That's a great place to
I mean, I'm honestly thinking about sitting right here behind mine.
I don't know if they're gonna
You're
let
from the line.
I don't know if they're gonna lift it. Yeah.
It's a small place. They're not used to this.
He said I could stay here. Give me permission.
Oh, you got permission.
Check, check, check. Yep, microphone is working properly.
Check.
Check, check.
I should go get my my podcast mic out of the car and go put it on the table.
Yep, I'm gonna pause this.
I wanna make it something fun.
I may do that.
Maybe I'm not. Hello.
Scouts on in touch. He texted me the other night. I said, yeah, if I'm feeling up to it physically, I'm gonna make it up to it. Now 6.
Now, I haven't done this for a while. It looks like, because I scheduled it for 6:10, but if I go next, it's gonna go live?
No.
Wait for it to have the screen. No, it's creative. You put the thumbnail and everything?
Yeah.
Now you go.
Like that?
Yes. You just went live.
Oh,
I'm saying that. Just do it again.
no, he's gonna do, miss my algorithm. All right, welcome everybody. We are accidentally live. We were gonna wait till 6:10. And we had premature live go here. And we have 35 minutes before the meeting.
Leroy Truth is live.
So, welcome everybody. I wanted to go live at 6:10. And it'd be good.
Which one's yours?
He's up there.
And welcome, welcome, and we're all here. The Tyrant Response Team, the Freedom Team, check this out. We've got, how's the sound? We've got full
Sounds great.
We've got a phenomenal supporter of freedom. Another Joe Burns, another phenomenal supporter of freedom. Victim of Joe Ganem, the dirty felon, Bridgeport, Connecticut police officer. And another supporter of freedom here. And so it's going to be a kind of a meeting, and we're all going to be signing up to speak. And I'm surprised, everyone, that they didn't cancel the meeting. I mean, it says a little bit about them, but not a lot. But I thought they would cancel the meeting, and they didn't. Welcome, everyone. Please smash the like button as you're coming in. Smash, 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 smash. Get that aggression out in peaceful ways. No better way to smash the like button and then peacefully petitioning the government by phone calls, especially phone calls, and emails are important as well. And I accidentally went live early. I haven't scheduled a live before, and then I was being talked through it by someone, and they said, and then go live. I go live. No, and it went live. So we did an early live. Here, let's give you a lay of the land here. So here's the infamous podium, which we will be all speaking from, and we will be graced with 3 to 5 minutes, depending upon how many people are here, they said. And they have here a touch screen. Bill, tell me what's this. Is it a touch screen? No. How do you play along on a video on this? Anyone figure that out? Can you figure it out?
Hey Siri.
Yeah.
Play along.
You just need to go to youtube.com. It would be great to have. This is a big screen. This is probably, what, 82-inch? They got some money here, I got to tell you.
Well, with cops making $80,000 in overtime, just in overtime.
That's the state troopers.
Right, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
but he's paying taxes. And
Right. Oh yeah.
Well, he's paying back the money that he already got back in taxes.
Yeah, you're right. So here, gentleman is going to.
Well, I have to have a keyboard.
Oh, it doesn't have a. Even if you keyboard there, right there.
No public access beyond this point unless invited, so.
Yeah.
You probably got keyboard. But that's the keyboard.
All right.
We could get a broom or something.
Yeah. Hey, hello. Are you the town attorney?
No, town manager.
Oh.
Yeah, that's town attorney.
Hey,
Mr.
John.
Hey, Leroy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I wanted to ask you some questions. Working backwards, what's the camera?
What camera?
I got my mic. The camera on the road on the cul-de-sac to Sergeant Fahey's place, if you're part of cul-de-sac, there's a camera right before.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
I would think you'd be informed, so the town had nothing to do with that?
Not that I know of, no.
No, because it reads everyone's license plates and it investigates the license plates. Really self-very.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's not, unless that's on the cul-de-sac or something, not at the major.
It's actually tied up to the utility pole, which is the town of Groton utility pole.
Well, not town grounds, but yeah. We don't own the utility poles.
Who owns them?
Well, if it's, it could be a Frontier, Eversource, there's some, we don't own any utilities except for the sewer system.
So the lighting, it's not a lighting pole. It's a pretty significant area.
That's not town, poles.
I wouldn't say, if I wanted to leave camera there myself, would I ask for permission?
Well, generally speaking, the utility, I mean,
Right,
yeah.
right. So what is
No, it's possible, I don't know every camera in town, it's possible, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's not ours.
One last question, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's yeah, I was arrested twice via mayor
It should have no word to speak. Is it wrong?
I was
Remains
mine.
It's almost funny about that. Yeah, I hope you don't do no comment. I'm just telling you, see, I'm asking you anything.
Yeah, I think it depends on the situation, the lead up, and I think there's more factors to it. But sorry, I'm not gonna say what you wanted to say, but I think there is more to it. Yeah.
You can see here in Groton that this guy here is
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, like, I got nuances everywhere.
Here's the nuance, if you'd have done that job, if you'd have walked up like that, you'd be in for a long time. I mean,
Okay. How's the sound level? Y'all give me something in the comments. Let me know how the sound sounds. Do I need to come up with the volume or down with the volume? Let me know. All right. How are the levels? Sound levels good? This is actually on We the People News, but I do have Patriot News Activism as well. Down just slightly a bit.
Free if there's like a lot of people, which they shouldn't do. I mean, you only meet here
Okay.
once every 2 weeks.
Better now?
Well, we meet 3 times a month. We have public comment once a month.
Right, so once a month you can, have the people speak for 5 minutes.
Wait, wouldn't they have to vote to change public?
All right, echo.
The mayor could. Who said the mayor could?
You could just, at a whim, she can at a whim?
I don't know if it's a whim, but ideally she do the right thing. And
The echo's turned all the way down.
We have prepared presentations here.
Okay.
I called.
Should be better now.
I have a recording, ladies and gentlemen, and it was a very professional person in the town clerk's office that told me that there is public speaking tonight, and it would be minimum of 3 minutes to 5 minutes, depending upon how many people attend the meeting. And the bottom line is that in of itself is a problem, because they only meet once a month. They can't hear from We the People for an hour, 2 hours, no matter how many people come here. That's their job, for God's sakes. And now I was also told they're only going to have a 30-minute limit. So they're only having 30-minute speaking time, and then they cut it off, even if there are 100 more people here. Yeah. And they're running. Why are they running? We just want transparency. And what are they afraid to hear what the people have to say to them?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we made a long trip over here. I think they should hear us out. I mean, they don't have as far to go home as we do. So spending an extra half hour, an hour to hear what the people have to say, I think it's important of our public servants to do that. We're here. We want to have our voices heard. I don't know if they have obviously they have open public meetings act here, something of that nature.
Right.
I don't know what it is in Connecticut.
What am I missing? Did they just say something about not doing public comment?
No.
No, they have public comments, but limited to only 2 minutes and a total of 30 minutes. So if there are 2 times, 15 times 2, 30.
Or 10 times 3.
Right. But they're only that changed.
Yeah.
Because I was told ahead of time 3 to 5 minutes, and we the people,
we
have
wrote
right
it.
to the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We have a right to really.
Is that what it usually is?
I mean,
unlimited time, really.
It has to be viewpoint neutral. So if every other week before this is 3 minutes, now we're here, it's 2 minutes. That's not viewpoint neutral.
No, it's not.
And that would be definitely violating some kind of public meetings law somewhere. So, let's see what they say. What's the mayor's name again?
Mayor is Mayor Rachel Franco. Who has the assaulter guy. I think his name is David Franco.
David Franco, president of Little League.
Yeah. All right, thanks for joining us. Leroy.
Sign-up sheet's right over there.
There's a sign-up sheet here.
Put Sean on there.
He was already
Yeah, he emailed ahead of time.
Put his name on there anyway, just for redundancy.
Yeah, good idea. See, John Felix gets paid the big bucks for this.
That's right. You get paid the little bucks.
And medium bucks. and he hunts for bucks. And yeah, it's good.
And other zoo animals.
No comment. John Felix with your
AX?
Yeah, AX. Yeah.
FILAX.
Okay.
Leroy, Vinny, Full Court Press, John Felix, We the People Press.
There is the infamous sign-up sheet, ladies and gentlemen.
So if we don't get more than 10, we get 3 minutes.
We should have 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, it's Crazy. Welcome, everyone. Please smash that like button big time.
Yeah. Those on button. Double tap the screen or hit that like button for me. Let's get the like count up. Mods, please encourage everybody to like it, leave a comment, share it. Let's get the stream up. Let's get it up. Let's see if we can't get it to at least 200, 250 on likes. And I know this stream can get above 1,000 on there.
Voting is so outdated, man.
He's not the attorney, is he?
No, he's the town manager. Everyone thinks he's the attorney.
All right, because we're gonna challenge that. I mean, we have to.
Yeah.
We have to.
Do you follow Robert's Rules of Order? Do you follow Robert's Rules of
Yes,
Order?
but there's also town council rules and then the charter, each one.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't.
Charters, state, court, federal, state, charter, town council rules.
You can't override the Robert's Rules of Order.
Town council rules everywhere override Robert's Rules of Order.
So then you don't follow Robert's Rules of Order.
Yeah, then you don't. Yeah,
That's the vote for when it's not covered. That's how it works.
Right. So
That's crazy.
6:10, everybody. We're just going to start in 20 minutes. Is there a caucus that's happening before this, or
No, not that's called.
one of the police officers, the captain, said, "I would be my leaving if it's a caucus." I said, "Well, if it's open to the public, it should be open to the public."
Yeah, let me go run out to the car and go get a.
do you have physical copies of
Let me go run out to the car and go.
Essentially,
Well, we may have just lost the mic. Let's see.
And hello, Rice. Claire, hello Claire, Rami, good to see you again, Lisa. It's like you're with us all day, and it's like you're with us, like in person. Frank Pants, no free speech on YouTube, yeah. There's a lot of censorship, as you all know. Groton is not in the business of helping the people, just themselves. It's Carol B. And EJ74. Hello.
EJ74.
On demise, James O'Connor.
I recognize that one.
Freedom from Florida here. I love it. Yeah. Please keep smashing that like. Right now, she's going to be here.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Ambling forth. I will be pressing on, ambling forward, progressing through as a free American. Oh, Groton.
Mic check. Mic check.
Audit means with cheese, like my jokes.
And what's your name, officer? First, you usually ask to be at a meeting. What kind of instructions do you give? I would tell anyone.
There is not thousands of people watching right now.
All right, do you have it clear now?
Imagine if that sign wasn't there.
No, I dropped my phone and it kind of messed up the plug, but I think I might have it now. All right, I'm gonna go get a suck.
Dave Franco? He assaulted me. He body checked me while I was paid. And then he blocked my camera, body checked. Blocked me just right there. And there were ground police here who didn't the lower end education. I don't understand. Were you here last time? Threshold. And if you were here, if you saw that, I don't feel like I can take it. If you see you getting assaulted, body checked, I'm simply silently reporting. Sean's asking the mayor questions. And what would you do if that was you?
Hey guys, it's extra stuff going on today? No, I don't think so.
A town meeting.
What's that?
Town meeting.
It looks like you're being.
I think there's some agendas back there on the table.
Immediately come and tell the gentleman to stop and move him out of my space and charge him, since you would have seen him do that to me. And what offense would that be? Literally gets in front of my camera.
I had to
and
call
body
it
checks
because
me
the city,
with his shoulder.
there was,
What
was,
criminal offense
there
would
was
that be?
some projects right across the street over there that were torn down.
Do you attend a lot of the meetings?
Check with this.
Do you come to a lot of meetings?
Let's go back up.
I try to come to meetings where you can get in some words, but it's very difficult work.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
And is that because they limit it to half hour for the total public speaking time?
They said 2 minutes.
2 minutes. When you come, is it usually 2 minutes? Is it usually 2 minutes?
It started out at 5 minutes. Last
Right.
meeting I came to, they
Typical 5 minutes.
5 minute speech, they cut it down to 3 minutes. And then
Just
today I
on,
thought I read
at
in the
will, they
agenda.
can do that? They don't have to vote on like public speaking time?
They just shut you down.
We speak at a lot of public meetings.
Yeah.
And there's a set time, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever it is.
Right, usually it's
But they
5
can't
minutes,
just
yeah.
change it at will depending if on what they feel like doing that day.
They just,
That's bizarre.
I don't know what to say.
Because it seems like that would be not viewpoint neutral, because if they don't like the people that are there,
Right.
they can just say, well, 30 seconds each.
Yeah,
How you doing?
that's the whole intent.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's,
It opens the door for favoritism or
no, it just shuts the door.
it
That's
shuts the
what
door. 100%. It shuts the door. Everybody should be heard, regardless of what their position
I
is.
tried to stick it out, but
There 5 minutes, 4 minutes. You say thank you, and you move on to the next person.
Right. But it's tough to get a point across in 2 minutes. So I'm like, I've been labeled an activist by.
Hey, I love it. I have to.
Yeah.
That's not
You
always.
guys probably have more style than I do.
You know the answer, obviously.
Oh, yes. No. These kids.
We appreciate free speech, so we support you.
That was not helpful.
not working out.
He looks afraid. So, if you are under duress, blink twice, and we will rescue you.
No, we can't. We can't.
I believe they're getting quick.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, about 15 minutes left. We have 30 minutes.
I am going back to high school now in the kitchen.
Although the meetings,
Just last year, back in.
oh, Jerry. Yes. Mayor Rachel Franco.
Your time is up.
I know you're not really going to because of what you're afraid of people, which we're peaceful, but how afraid they are to do it doesn't work. But how dare you limit the people speaking? We have a First Amendment right, and you're acting like a communist dictator. You don't like communists.
No, you like the Constitution.
Yeah, we're about freedom, just like you are, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And here, I got to step out for a minute. Would you? Here.
We the people.
I'll be right back. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay with me here. Stay with us. This is Full Court Press TV. Please subscribe to him. Full Court. best it can be for both parties. We'll be right back. Let's talk quickly. Can we do it? One village, one town, one city council at a time.
Okay.
I want all of you to talk.
How's my volume sound now?
Hey, Leroy, Belgium, wonderful. Johan, great to see you. Rami, Dubwa. Okay, here we go. I'll be back in a minute. He will be sharing his wit and wisdom.
Leroy will be back in a minute, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the Groton town meeting, and scurrying about, probably trying to figure out how to silence our speech one way or another.
One way or another.
You saw posted behind the sign that says no public access down the street, which pretty much makes him not necessary because there are signs there that make it obvious that we can't go there.
Okay.
The town manager was that? Town manager, yeah. Who's giving us different time frames.
Excuse me, Garden City.
We have some council members setting up here. They have a signage sheet behind them. All the meetings. This is, it's very difficult to speak at these meetings because they change the amount of time that you get. Now that is a problem. That is limiting our speech. They are here getting paid by taxpayer dollars to hear our voices. It is their job, and they should simply, if there's a week that they have to stay late because there's more people than the week before, that's part of the game. That's what they get paid for. That's what they were elected or appointed for. And you ever worked this detail? Have you ever worked a detail like this, Sean? In town hall? Have you ever worked a detail in town hall before? Like this? We all have signed up. Oh, for time already. Leroy, myself, obviously Sean.
Isn't that funny?
Garden State Accountability.
To bring all this extra law enforcement in for a town hall meeting.
Get a couple of minutes to tell them what they feel about the situation that's going on here.
And they want to limit public comment.
Got to turn over he's probably oh, yo, GSA. Can you go tell Leroy he went to the restaurant? He never joined. Oh, I think you read the tell him. So his mic is on. And he's speaking. Is there a way to turn it off from here? There's not. What? Hey, where do you get this type of entertainment? Where else you get? That's so funny. Well, he's getting his couple of minutes in right now. That's his free speech. Sorry after you hear that. Did you tell him? All right. I hope that's so funny, guys. Hey, listen,
That's live.
at this point,
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
we the people are all family, right? So sometimes we get like that. The comments are hilarious. I can't even with you. The internet is undefeated at this point. But shout out to you guys. Thank you for having a sense of humor. I think it's awesome. Listen. Listen, this is a city where we're used to seeing and hearing bodily fluids being spewed out of people. So this is just another situation where that happens. Groton is a magnet for bodily fluids. So what we got is, I want to take this opportunity to tell you, please smash that like button. We want to get as many people as we can. And see you guys are funny. Wanda, what's up, Wanda? Peg, what's up, Peg? Shout out to everybody who's in here. It's so hilarious. And I'm glad I got to be a part of this part. So we got the mayor there. Is that the mayor? Yeah. The mayor is in here. Shit, leave that, sir. Is that the mayor there? So, Rachel Franco. So, the blonde lady in the middle there with the blue sweater, that's Rachel Franco.
Oh, yeah, I'm not from here.
She's going to be the one deciding how long everybody gets to speak here at this public meeting. You know, most of the time it's usually 5 minutes in the places that we've been to. Sometimes it's a little shorter, 4 minutes or even 3, but it's always a set amount of time. You're not at whatever the mayor feels like giving you that day. I think that's completely inappropriate. Let's see how they choose to handle this and how it goes down. But we're definitely going to we're going to try to advocate for 5 minutes, and if it's over 3, hopefully at least we can. Has that been decided? I am sure they will.
All right, so my mic apparently goes through walls. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know, 50 feet away. And hey, thanks for joining us, everybody.
I have no idea. Yeah, just 2 minutes. What about 1? While we're at it, why don't we just do 1 minute? Matter of fact, time's up. We'll have 30 seconds. Yeah.
Where was it in Sheridan?
Mayor Franco, can we get 5 minutes to talk each tonight, please?
In Sheridan?
I heard it was
Before they did open comments, they voted, the council voted before.
So guys are
That's something that should be introduced by
Can't do it
somebody.
for that next time.
That someone should second it, then they should call it.
They did good.
She's not answering, she's ignoring the question.
Have that on the agenda.
No, they just said any new business or something like that. And so they said a motion to suspend public comment until further notice. It wasn't just for second. All in favor? Aye. They all voted for it. Well, all but one. And so there were probably 10 people there with
Total 7.
with Denver Metro folks.
I guess we're, if they
Silence the
don't,
public. You have to say. So
this is the thing. Any attempt at sabotage was coming back, right? So that's not a good strategy. It's just not smart. You would think, well, let them speak. So I heard of this and that would get that out of the way.
you think.
So let's see. I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do, and we're going to do what we're going to do. But I get it's limit my time on considering it as an invitation.
I guess last time the mayor's, somebody put their names on the board. They like picking up the first one.
I'm a free speech actor, or whatever. She said she was a Facebook page. I'm a free speech actor. She did.
In this free country, it's like,
You can't say that. You can't do that.
It's an invitation to come back. I got to come 3 times to get my 6 minutes, so I'll just keep coming back. And it's not a smart strategy as far as I'm concerned.
Assault me the last time I was here. You condone your husband assaulting journalists? I wasn't even saying anything. I was reporting shock.
The mayor's husband put his hands on him?
Yeah, body checked me.
Anybody check me?
Oh, really? That's interesting. Why would they get physical with somebody who's not doing anything?
And then because of her husband, they put this barrier up.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. They're scared of words, it seems like, in cameras.
People up there.
Cameras and words really bother them. They got to get violent.
They're the violent people and they have the barrier.
3 minutes.
Is that barrier to protect us from you?
changed, they're like caged up, like animal farm. Right. Animal control.
Keep the animals back.
Can I pay you overtime, officer, to be my bodyguard?
That's hefty, dude.
That's gonna be a lot of money.
Looks like you guys got a lot of money here, so.
Well, he is here to protect our rights, right?
As much as the state.
We'll find out.
This is in Groton, Connecticut. We're at the Groton, Connecticut City Hall. We're, okay, I'm back.
Maybe you could do a public request, who requested it, emails, who requested it.
Okay, I am back.
It's so funny that most people, these members of the city council.
So my phone ran out of space and kind of froze up for a second.
Just non-serious issue, non-serious questions about their. Well, then when it comes to them actually answering just a few questions, hey, we put this barrier up because we just want to make sure people who are respecting the rights or whatever, or respecting our own, whatever. Okay, then just say that. But to not say anything is just.
Recording in progress.
Starting. Somebody gonna say recording.
I'm trying to wait.
Doesn't need to be so far back.
Feedback. You're gonna get some feedback tonight. Who's the president?
Good evening. We're calling the August 5th regular town council meeting agenda to order. Roll call. Town clerk Melendez, would you like to do the roll call?
Yes. Councilor Groton?
I'm here.
Good.
Here.
Jones?
Here.
McBride?
Here.
Merritt?
Here.
Parker?
Here.
Cucino?
Here.
Rust? Here. And Mayor Franco?
I am here. Thank you. We'll now conduct a salute to the flag.
Under God.
Justice.
This evening, your public hearings. So we're going to go on to receipt of citizens' petitions, comments, and concerns. Receipt of citizens' petitions is the portion of the council meeting where the council welcomes comments from the citizens to address the council. Please sign the sheet on the table at the front of the meeting room. When you are recognized by the mayor, please approach the podium, clearly state your name and address, and speak into the microphone. Each presentation should be limited to 2 minutes or less, and citizens should, if possible, submit written comments. The total time allotted for this portion of the meeting is 30 minutes. In order to preserve the order of the meeting as referenced in Rule 5H of the Rules and Procedures to govern the 34th Town Council. To speak in person during this portion of the meeting, people were to sign up at the meeting before the call to order. You may also register to speak in person in advance by email at council@groton-ct.gov no later than 4 p.m. on the day before the meeting.
Point of information?
Your question.
So for me, I have a question. I was not aware that we're changing the speaking time and putting a restraint to the amount of time, which we've never done in the past. Saying like if you change it from the normal speaking time,
Thank you.
You didn't say there was a limit to 30 minutes total. So I'm just curious where all this comes from.
It's in
also.
Rule 5H.
It's not something we've ever used in any other public comments.
It is in Rule 5H. Thank you.
So why isn't it used other?
So the town, I have a comment I would like to make before we begin citizens' comments. I I'd like to clarify certain facts to facilitate the timely consideration and order of this meeting and the Town Council's agenda items of tonight's scheduled town business. First, Sergeant Brian Fahey is not and never has been employed by the Town of Groton. He is a sergeant with the Connecticut State Police. Similarly, any officers or attorneys assigned to the New London Superior Court are state of Connecticut employees who work with the Connecticut Judicial Branch and not for the Town of Groton or its police department. The Town of Groton, including the Town Council, Town Manager, Police Chief, or any other town employee, does not have jurisdiction or authority to make decisions regarding additional criminal charges related to the events of July 11th. At this time, this remains an active investigation, and any decisions on criminal charges as a result of that incident rest solely with the state prosecutor's office. We'll now take citizens' comments. First up is Sean Paul Reyes. It is now 6:35. We are beginning public comment.
So you guys have no authority over Sergeant Brian Fahey, former Sergeant Brian Fahey, but you have plenty of authority. Your police department has plenty of authority to level baseless, felonious charges against myself and my cameraman. That's good to it's good to know. My name is Sean Paul Reyes. I'm an independent journalist and the founder of Long Island Audit. I'm most importantly a citizen who cares deeply about accountability and public trust in law enforcement. On July 11, 2025, something happened here that should alarm every single person who believes in justice. A Connecticut State Police Sergeant, Brian Fahey, brandished a firearm, physically assaulted me, and even spat in my face while I was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Asking questions about suspected overtime fraud, a matter of clear public concern. Let me be very clear, I was 150 feet away from his door on my way out when this armed lunatic stormed out of his house with a gun in one hand, a phone in the other, and rage in his voice. He got in my face, bumped into me, threatened me, pointed his weapon near me, and then spit directly in my face and mouth, all while falsely claiming to 911 that I threatened to kill him, which is a crime for anybody else. This wasn't law enforcement, this was lawless under the color of authority. What happened next? The Groton Police Department, I like how Mayor, you like to try and single yourself out, you know, we're not in charge of the Connecticut State Police or New London Judicial District, but what happened next? Your police department arrived, and instead of arresting the aggressor, the person who committed felonies, they arrested me and my cameraman on baseless charges of felony voyeurism, criminal trespass, and breach of the peace. My bond, which was set by your police department, was originally set at $10,000. But on body camera, they told me they were receiving calls from high up. Was it you? Was it you? Who were the calls from high up? Was it the police chief who worked for the Connecticut State Police for 22 years? They received calls from high up, and they said, whoa, now your bond is $75,000. $75,000.
Thank you. Your time has expired. Mr. Reyes, you didn't.
Accountability isn't optional. Transparency isn't optional. And it is your public duty as public servants to do the right thing because the people of Groton, the people of Connecticut, and the people of this country deserve better. You're cowards for limiting.
You didn't list your address. Mr. Reyes, you did not list your address.
Wow.
Mr. Reyes, you did not list your address. Mr. Burt, is an address required to be able to speak?
Absolutely
No.
Absolutely not.
Up next is
Tyrus.
Leroy.
What's your address?
Tyrus.
Did you not
and says, "Get off my lawn." They're just standing with a camera, not a gun, not a grenade, but a Canon or a Sony or an iPhone or whatever those damn peaceful auditors use these days. He might as well have launched a nuke, right? The horror, the tragedy, the nerve. But seriously,
I went ahead and unplugged the external mic. I'm back on the phone mic.
Sergeant Brian Fahey is not a hero. He is not a protector. He is a government-issued goon with a badge and a bubbling psychological breakdown. He didn't have to come out of his house. He wasn't under threat. He wasn't provoked. He chose to close the distance. And you try to get away from responsibility. The reason that this shite show happened, number one, Brian Fahey spitting into the mouth of Sean Long Island Audit. Number two, your police, the Groton police, arresting, mind-blowingly arresting an innocent journalist and an innocent cameraman. Who gave that order, Mayor Franco? Who gave that order? That's why we're here. Don't blame this man. He's a journalist. He's been doing what journalists have done for generations. Try to get the truth, and you can't handle the truth. What do you have to say? You disgust me. You disgust me, the people.
Vinny is up next.
What you tried to do with the time, I'm not giving you my name. You don't deserve the name. You don't deserve an address. Thank you. All right. What you did with the time, which you've never done before, limiting this public speaking time to 2 minutes is terrible. I commend you for bringing that point up, a rule that's never been used. This is all to silence we the people. Us. We want a voice, but now you've limited our voice. You've limited the speaking time just to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You see how many people are here? You don't want to hear us. That's why you limited the time. Disgusting. All right, so I'm here today because of what happened to Sean Paul Reyes in your town. He was arrested for peacefully filming and asking questions, something protected by the First Amendment. At the same time, a police officer allegedly spit on him, pulled a gun, and was not charged. That's not fair. That's a double standard. Groton now has a choice. Will you stand up for fairness? I don't think you will. I definitely don't think you will. You just want to hide it under the fucking rug. Truth and the rights of the people. Or will you protect the bad behavior by staying silent? I bet you will. I bet you will. Now, I ask you to take this seriously, look into what happened, be open and public, and make sure this doesn't happen again. I would like the other council members to stand up and speak up, because this mayor clearly won't. Please. This is crazy.
Good evening. To my fellow freedom enforcers who showed up tonight in the name of accountability, and to those men and women in uniform still confused about who the criminal was in Long Island Audit video. Spoiler alert, it wasn't the guys with the camera. My name is Full Court Press, and tonight I've got a humble request. Arrest me. I see how you operate, and I don't want to miss my turn. In Groton, you don't need to break the law to be arrested. You just need to document someone else breaking it. Let's walk through it, slowly, for those still taking notes in the back. A journalist, Long Island Audit, knocks on a public official's door, leaves when asked, calm and respectful. Then, bursts out of the house, little Brian Fahey, off duty, armed, enraged, follows the man toward the street, spits in his face, gun on his hip, bat in his mouth, ego on full auto. What does Groton PD do? Do they arrest the armed man who just committed assault? The one shouting, I'm a goddamn Connecticut State Trooper like it's a spell against accountability? Not anymore. Nope. You arrest the guy asking questions. And for extra laughs, you arrest the cameraman too. Because apparently in Groton, the real threat isn't the guy with the gun, it's the guy with the tripod. If irony were a crime, you'd be doing life without parole. Let's talk law. Connecticut General State Statute 53A61. Spitting is assault. Physical injury includes pain or impairment of condition. Saliva counts. That's not just gross, that's criminal, and the only people denying it are the ones protecting little Brian Fagan. What he did wasn't disgusting, it was a crime committed in public, on camera, under color of authority. And your response? Cowardice, corruption, collusion. So here I am, clean record, voice steady, camera ready, and I dare you to make your next mistake. So go ahead, arrest me. Throw me in a cruiser, I'll live stream it, narrate it in real time, and by the time it dries in your report, half the country will know your names, and none of them will spell hero.
Thank you.
Spit back, spit back. Who's up next?
John Filax.
Hi, John Felix, Transparency and Accountability Coalition. You can try to say you don't have jurisdiction. You do have jurisdiction over the Groton PD. They did make a false arrest against Sean Paul. He's not the criminal. He's the victim of a Connecticut state trooper. And you're saying you're not protecting him, but your PD did protect him. And you're trying to deflect the blame on other people. You have jurisdiction over the people who made the false arrest, and your constituents are going to have to pay for it. Yep. You understand that, right? You don't just get to say, oh, it's not me. Oh, it's not me. It is you. You are in charge of them. I flew all the way up from Florida to come here to talk directly to you. What's wrong with you? And now you're taking 3 minutes away from me? You don't think that's just going to enrage us more? How would you like it if someone spit in your mouth? Would you like that? What if they did it to your child? What would you do then?
Yes.
Would you have your husband beat somebody up? Is that how you operate? The fuck is wrong with you? You have jurisdiction over the Groton PD. The Groton PD fucking did this. And now they're maliciously prosecuting him, and your fucking constituents are going to have to fucking pay for it. You feel good about yourself? You're going to take some responsibility or not? If you fucking vote for this dumbass lady ever again, you get what you fucking deserve, stupid ass.
Is this Groton, Connecticut, or is this rotten Connecticut? Because right now what I'm seeing is a whole bunch of rottenness. Good evening, council members, mayor, and fellow Americans. I'm not here tonight to cause a scene. I'm here because a line has been crossed, and that line was spit on, stomped on, and violated by a disgraced and now retired Connecticut State Trooper, Sergeant Fahey. Last month, Sean Paul Reyes of Long Island Audit, a journalist, a First Amendment auditor, a man holding a camera, was assaulted, spit on, cursed at by that nasty, wretched, vile animal. Not in a back alley, not during a riot, but in broad daylight as he was engaged in his duties as a journalist and exercising the rights guaranteed under the Constitution. And what happened next? Nothing. No arrest, no suspension, no accountability. Except for this man. He was arrested. His cameraman was arrested. Connecticut sent a clear message. The same message we've seen with Mississippi, with me. The same message out of New Jersey with Leroy Truth. That journalism is a threat. That transparency must be punished. That cops can commit crimes on camera and walk away clean. But this is not how it's supposed to be. We have 3 branches of government for a reason. When the courts won't act, when the legislature stays silent, the executive branch, this town, this city council, this mayor, you have the power to say enough is enough. You don't work for the state police. You don't answer to bad cops. You answer to the people. And the people are watching. The nation is watching. And the world is watching to see if Groton has a spine. So I ask you tonight, pass a resolution, condemn this act of violence. Defend the First Amendment. Because if we don't stand up for our rights, we'll lose them. And once they're gone, they don't come back without a fight. Thank you.
Which is fair to all.
It's not fair to anyone.
No, you.
recess the meeting
Uh.
until, and then come back. Up next, it says the Long Island Audit. No, you can only speak once.
Where's that say in the rules?
Up next is
Is that in your
James
Rule
D.
5B?
Up next is
Is that in
James
your
D.
rules?
I'll take the Long Island Audit.
James D.
You're Long Island, right? Go ahead,
I'll
Long
take the
Island.
Long Island Audit.
You're Long Island on it too.
We're all Long Island.
I
on it.
had no intention to come up here and speak, but I wanted to show support for Sean. What I saw was despicable. I'm gonna look at the police officer in here, because that's what I care about. Your department arrested this man? You should be ashamed of yourself. Your whole department should be ashamed of yourself. Okay? You guys are doing the wrong thing to the wrong people. Crime was committed, and you covered it up because the guy's a state trooper? What would your mom think? What would your parents think? Your kids? Do they know what happened? Did you go home and say, hey, our department arrested this man? Think about the future, the children, everyone. This is the example you and your department are setting. Mayor, you're in this as well. This is your department. You oversee that. Get them in fucking order. I mean, really, enough's enough. Long Island Audit.
Hello. In a society, justice must stand as an impartial pillar that upholds fairness, equity, and the rule of law. When justice is divided into tiers, where some individuals receive preferential treatment based on wealth, status, or power, it undermines the very essence of what it means to be a free society. A tiered justice system not only breeds inequality, it also fosters resentment and distrust. As Thomas Jefferson once warned, laws and institutions must go hand in hand with progress of the human mind. For this progress to be genuine, it requires a justice system that is blind to power and privilege. When justice becomes
Jeff, take them off one by one. Take off all the trolls. They say back to blue, take them off the stream.
Alexander Hamilton,
They said fuck my voice for all this time. I say fuck theirs.
The first duty of a society is justice. But when justice is doled out unevenly, when some individuals face harsher sentences than others for the same crime or are completely not held accountable for their crime, it erodes the societal contracts. Citizens begin to question whether the laws are truly just, which most are not, or whether they exist simply to protect the powerful. Our Constitution was written by James Madison, was founded on, as written by James Madison, was founded on the idea that all men are created equal, all of us citizens are created equal, and that equality before the law should be non-negotiable. If we allow any form of hierarchy in our justice system, we risk creating a society where the law becomes a tool of oppression rather than a shield of freedom. And we're seeing that every day. We saw it with Long Island Audit. We see it all over the country every day, where government officials and police officers are not held accountable for their bad actions. And it falls back, what they said earlier today or this evening, that falls back on the people of this town. You're going to get sued, and you're going to have to pay it. They're going to have to pay it.
Thank you. Your time has expired. Next is Ron Garfield.
Good evening, Council. Lauren Gothier, 31 Boardson Road. If I knew I could use the F word, I certainly would have used it way before now. But anyways, I'll keep my comments truncated. I'm here to speak about Pleasant Valley and the preferred developer that's on your agenda again tonight for some reason. There's already been plenty of arguments made on why Pleasant Valley is the most appropriate spot for District 4 to receive a recreation facility, including parks, playgrounds, and athletic fields. But I want to specifically focus on the two arguments that have been made to turn Pleasant Valley into a high-density housing complex instead. Those two arguments being that there aren't many other areas in town for housing to go. This is incorrect. The Planning and Zoning Commission has been working on rezoning the IM district, which is that area by the Pequot Emergency Department and Mystic Marriott, where that controversial data center was supposed to go. Recently, we rezoned that so that multifamily housing can be built there. That's a large area that's now open to those types of developments. In addition, I know Groton City has been working towards rezoning to allow for housing on Bridge Street to advantageously use the topography there to occupancy. So those are just two quick examples. But to say that these 300 apartments can't go anywhere else is incorrect. And then the other argument being made that we have to put these schools back on the tax rolls seems to only apply to the western side of town, where this town, the town of Groton, derives our identity as the southern capital of the world. These high-density apartments at these schools are apparently only applicable to the city of Groton and District 4, but not SB Butler or Gloucester, and I feel like if you're going to discriminate against this side of town, it must be consistent in your logic. So I've been through like the 5 stages of grief on this project, and with you counselors, I just won't accept it. I think that you guys can and should understand the opportunity cost here and how deeply this will affect our community. Please don't vote for this developer. Thank you.
I think you said my name, but I can't hear you.
Boucher.
That's great. Thank you. I'd like to say 16 Hillside Avenue. The Community Investment Fund is a State Department grant program to promote economic and community development. At a town meeting, the agenda package listed 3 legitimate projects for CIF. Route 117, Groton Heights and Pleasant Valley School, and the athletic fields.
Yes,
for $10
Groton.
million. Without any notice before the meeting, a very questionable City of Groton seawall application appeared during the CIF portion of the town meeting. The City of Groton seawall improvement was for $9.8 million. Director Reinhardt provided very little information and simply stated that ledge and other stuff were hit and nothing much else. Council Borderline was prevented from gaining any information about the seawall and thus prevented from looking after the best interest of our Groton neighborhoods and advocating for our athletic fields. A motion was made and passed to support the seawall cost overruns for $9.8 million instead of athletic fields. Portia was the only council who stood up and supported our neighborhood athletic fields and refused to support the bailout of the City of Groton seawall debacle. The town council owes the Groton community and Council Borderline an apology for not allowing discussion on the seawall debacle. Reiner's comments on the failed seawall project were woefully incomplete and misleading. I am concerned about Franco's vote in the matter, which resulted in no funding for Groton Heights, considering all the controversies he's already involved in Groton Heights School. I am concerned with Russ's vote in supporting the City of Groton with not a $9.8 million bailout.
That is an evil, evil person right there.
I challenge the town staff and town council to release any engineering
Reminds me
studies
a lot
stating
of
that
the
seawall
Oxford,
is in
Mississippi
danger of
mayor.
failing. To provide all communications with the City of Groton and the state concerning the funding of the seawall and the town attorney's opinion on the definition of
just
seawall
riddle
and
with you.
highway to the public. Please meet with BL companies and ask about the RFP for the seawall, which did not guarantee the locations of infrastructure, or ask why the design of the seawall, which required bedrock to be anchored, only had 3 test drillings for 350 feet. And one of those drillings failed to find any bedrock. The city failed miserably with their application, and you need to know more.
Up
And you
next is
feel
Michael
bad.
Fontaine.
I'm going to close everybody.
Good evening, Council. I've been a Groton resident for almost 5 years, formerly of Norwich. I actually had the distinction of having Chief Fazzaro be my neighbor for 3 doors down, so I know him very well for the first 10 years of my life, so much so that the Chief of Norwich, his father, attended both of my family's funerals. What I saw in July, what the police department did to this man, falsely arrested him, really concerned me. This is the first time I ever addressed a public setting like this, and I'm afraid that he's going to sue the town, and the taxpayers are going to have to bear the burden of this. So I'm just wondering what the town's going to do about this.
Good question. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent question. Excellent question. That's how change happens. You get. Yep. That's how change happens.
Yeah, I got the message. John P. Richards, I'm going to make it tonight, so that he said he'd take his turn for him. My name is Ian Thomas, 24 Jefferson Drive. Full disclosure, I'm a member of the Board of Education and spouse to Councilor Bordelon. I just wanted to speak, first off, just I agree with Gauthier and Boucher as far as the topics of their conversation. I don't want to take my time on that since it's limited. I just wanted to take the opportunity to correct the record. Mayor Franco visited the Board of Ed last week and discussed some matters of the FOI case that was recently decided. I filed a complaint last year in regards to a situation that occurred.
Hey, I'll ask as soon as this meeting ends, all right?
I made an inappropriate motion to require an apology for me being verbally abusive to the town attorney and also disrupting a previous meeting. This was found. Mayor Franco came to the Board of Ed and discussed findings. The findings actually is an interesting interpretation, but I will submit these to the record. There's a few articles here from the press and also the actual finding. I got the final decision in the mail last week, so there has been no appeal. It is a settled matter. I highlighted the section that is most pertinent. Paragraph 12 is a bit of a setup, but basically saying, like, at the time, Councilor Rusk interrupted auditor's presentation for the financial report, moved for a formal apology. The complainant was sitting quietly at the desk. So there was no disruption in the July 9th meeting to justify the Roberts Rules exemption. But moreover, the finding was that it was an inappropriate motion and there was no two-thirds.
Thank you, your time has expired. Next on our agenda will be the consent calendar. Councilor Bordelon, would you like to take the consent calendar? Councilor Parker? Oh, I apologize. Councilor Parker, I apologize.
Make a resolution, thank you, Madam Mayor. 2025-673, the May 27, 2025 special meeting minutes. Oh, we're moving the whole thing. Consent, I move the following 2025-673, May 27th, 2025 special meeting minutes. The following meeting minutes of July 1st, July 8th, and July 22nd, as well as the special trust fund contribution by Sandy.
Moved by Parker, seconded by Good. Anybody have any corrections or changes to the minutes? Okay, seeing none, we'll take a vote on the consent calendar. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? That passes 8-0 with Bordelon abstaining. Up next, communication reports, other than committee reports.
Guess we're gonna have to use
Up first
self-defense
is
for
the
how
town council. And Councilor Merritt, do you have anything you would like to share this evening?
No.
Councilor Bordelon.
Thank you. I just want to say that I did receive a ton of phone calls from people regarding the police matter from all around the state, all around the country, really. Unfortunately, as my statement is, I was not at the last meeting. I was virtually with illness. What I have to say is basically the council oversees the town manager. We hire or fire the town manager, and the town manager oversees our town staff. So I believe in due process. I'm fact-finding in all the situation. Obviously, my decision or my feeling on it wouldn't change anything. But I feel everyone has a right to their opinion and their voice. And so I thank people who have reached out, tons of emails that have come in. Again, I don't know where I stand on all of this until what I think due process has to happen. And from there, what I think for both sides of the party, due process is only the right thing. So that's what I say to that. With that also regarding the Board of Ed matter and the FOI regarding my husband, I'm personally tired of the attacks on my family, and I personally feel the comments were not needed after a finding was withheld by the ruling. And as it says up here, once the ruling is filed, let it. And to go up there and attack at a Board of Ed meeting, and watching that was just, to me, embarrassing and very frustrating. Also tonight, we have changed the minutes to our meetings before if it's been a big crowd, much larger than this, and it usually has gone to 3 minutes. But also, in fact, they've never put a time limit on it. So we have changed the time, but this is the first time I've ever seen it where they said not only is there a time limit, but we're going to make a time limit, meaning we won't exceed 30 minutes. We've stood here for hours under public comments in the past. This thing has never been in the comment section of our agenda since I've been on here. We've changed the minutes, but never have I ever seen it where we've then said we're only going to keep it to 30 minutes. And we've had larger crowds than this. So again, I'm not saying I don't agree with the swearing that occurred here tonight as a person who tries my hardest itself, because the children may watch this video. So I don't agree with that. But I feel everyone has a right to voice their opinion and speak up and let due process happen. Thank you.
We don't want children seeing what happened.
We're going to take a recess, please.
Howard? We're here, we come to.
All right, we're going to take a recess. We're going to come back in 10 minutes. Thank you.
You're on recess.
All right.
We're going to go to the playground and play.
All right.
Ma'am, what is your name?
Appreciate it, man.
Howard. Thank you, brother. Have a good day. Appreciate you.
It's good to meet you.
Thanks so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course.
A lot of people think I'm crazy.
No, not at all. I was just looking forward to you telling me how to say your name.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So the I mean the seawall was supposed to be done last year. What a
Ask a simple question.
And I just
Let me turn this around. What are your thoughts? And
Hey.
you did a good job speaking.
That was a great statement right there about the.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever spoke in public before.
Really?
It came to the point after seeing that video where I feel like I'm gonna have to speak out because there was a clear injustice what happened to Sean Paul. And knowing that I know the police chief and plus his police chief's father, which is the police chief of Norwich.
What's the name of the police chief here in Groton?
Chief Fazzaro.
Chief Fazzaro.
Yes.
We didn't bother coming tonight. We knew we were going to talk about this.
I mean, all the times I've interacted with him, very nice guy, very professional, but in this instance, I don't know why this situation wasn't being addressed. Just very concerning.
It is. The thing is, who was the councilman, what was her name again, Valdonero or something? The woman who was saying that they never had 2 minutes of speaking time here, never limited to 30. What was her name?
I don't recall right now.
Now, she said some good things, but she wouldn't make a statement like, I'm going to let due process play out. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. What a cowardly answer. What a coward answer that is. She saw the video.
Well, it's hypocritical.
Right. And why is it hypocritical?
Because it's due process for some, but not for others.
Right. Exactly. And when you see incontrovertible video proof,
Not once, but twice.
I don't need anything else. I mean, that's the proof. A man can lie, another man can lie, woman can lie, but video is objective.
Correct.
And she could have made a statement saying, I've seen that video, and this is what I saw. She's not giving legal opinion. She's giving her personal perspective on what's going on with this.
I just think that now the state does not like the fact that people now have the ability to communicate in ways as never before. And so they're can't filter out the facts as they used to before. So it's out in the open, everybody can see it, so it's time for action. I think the officers should be fired. I mean, clearly it's a constitutional right. I mean, Brian Fahey's gone, but he should be charged criminally.
You're going to go ahead. Yes. It's going to be good for tire. And crime don't apply anymore. Come out, you get a free hall pass. So you're right on.
Right.
And then you're talking about the Groton police too. Like, they broke the law by unlawfully arresting 2 innocent men.
Well, when I watched the video, there was no real investigation. I remember the officer first ordering Sean to get over by the billboard truck without even asking him what's going on. It's very concerning.
And the thing is, the officers saw the video. Sean played them unedited. There's no edit. It's a raw video. And the officers there saw incontrovertibly that Brian Fahey, loved him, mayor, but that Brian Fahey went to his house.
Yes.
He came out, ran his weapon, rapidly closes the distance between him and Sean as Sean is leaving at a completely reasonable pace. And
makes you question humanity. Yeah, you're probably right.
It makes you question the psychological state of mind of Brian Fahey, because he was obviously out of control. He was out of his mind.
Yes. I don't understand how he got to this point. It's really concerning as a citizen.
Yeah. And the last thing is, the district attorney should have immediately dismissed the charges at the arraignment.
Right.
There's no evidence of a crime.
Correct.
They got all the evidence. And so, with that, thank you so much. Really proud of you for speaking for the first time. And
I hope I don't put my head out and gets chopped off, but we'll see.
Well, stay in touch. I'll give you my contact info.
All right.
My card.
You mind if I ask one follow-up question of you? Okay. I love what you had to say about the being concerned that as a tax-paying citizen that your taxes are about to go up. Do you think that is going to ultimately be the thing to basically turn around the evil, is getting the taxpayers upset about losing the money, about their tax dollars being spent in ways that they're being spent? Lawsuits?
I think there's going to have to be a tipping point. Where that tipping point is, I'm not sure. But one day there will be, and from that point forward, there will be a reckoning.
Yes. I believe that's what it's really going to come down to, is the people need to know how much money of their tax dollars are being spent on things such as this. We need to do public record requests and find out about overtime records for police being here if they're not normally here. We need to find out every single dollar that these cities are misappropriating, and we need to publish that. Get that out to the people. That's an important thing for the people to actually understand, a transparency layer that I don't think most people are really truly getting, is about how much money their government's wasting and things like
plus,
this.
I'd like to add, I don't think the police have ever been to these council meetings before, and to these last two meetings, and I'm asking, why is that the case? I mean, there's nothing but peaceful people here.
Right, you're right on. And last thing, that officer that was there today, who was mute, he wouldn't talk, the most basic things.
Right.
I asked him. So they told him, don't talk, and he listened. But he said, no, he's never been here before. So, yeah. All right, so thank you again so much. And
Leroy, Mike.
And Mike?
Yes.
Here's my card.
Matthew Reardon.
Hi, Matthew.
Don Matthews.
Okay, got my contact information on there as well.
Yeah, I like your work.
Right, appreciate
I tried to talk to you outside the courthouse, like in New London before, but you were so wrapped up in everything.
Well, you have my
That's
number
good.
now, so
Perfect.
stay in touch.
All right, we'll do.
All right,
Definitely.
Excellent. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you that you haven't spoken before. You were moved. And ladies and gentlemen, do what this gentleman did, what Mike did. And he hadn't spoken before, but how do they get held accountable? You gotta go to your local meetings. Think locally. Think nationally. Act locally.
That was ground moving. The fact that you came forward like that and even said, you don't ever speak out. But they need to know that. That was very powerful what he did.
The fact that I've known the police chief, for 10 of the first 18 years of my life.
Wow.
He grew up 3 houses down from me, so I know the family well. Went to many family functions with the family. His father was the police chief of Norwich for almost 20 years, and an officer there for almost 5 decades.
Wow.
I mean, served with distinction as far as I know, and I've always been taught to treat the police with reverence, but when you see some of this, it makes you lose some of that.
And it's the chief of police. He's directly responsible for 2 innocent men being charged with bogus charges. And he could be, hey, hanging out, seems like a nice guy, playing pool, drinking a beer, but you will know them by their fruits.
Right.
He had a choice. He could have stood down and said no. In fact, he could have stood up and said to whoever was telling him to put bogus false charges on Sean and the cameraman, he could have said, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to respect and honor my oath to the Constitution.
Or take them all in and we figure it out, and then once we figure it out, then release Sean Paul and the cameraman.
Which Sean asked?
Yes.
In fact, he said, hey, arrest those folks.
But instead, they went up on bond. It's bad enough that they were arrested. But then after they reviewed everything and they had the opportunity to let them go, they added insult to injury when they upped the bond to the amount that they did. That right there is extortion. It's kidnapping. It's the very definition of kidnapping. It's an unlawful seizure. Whoever unlawfully seizes, confines, decoys, look at the federal definition, and then charges a ransom, for their freedom. Well, I think this can undoubtedly be categorized of a kidnapping. It's rules for thee, but not for me.
Right, absolutely right. And I'm going to close our time together down. But before I do, I want you to go to this gentleman's channels. But before that, he has come up here from Washington, D.C., and he was unlawfully arrested, went to jail. Prison for a year and a half. The prison sentence was vacated, and he was left financially devastated. He is our webmaster. He has designed and created the HudsonCountyTruth.com. Go there. It's all about the Hudson County corruption with Mayor and Senator Brian Stack, the most corrupt politician in the state of New Jersey. He created FreePressPass.com. Thank you, Mike. Go to FreePressPass.com. Get your own press pass.
Get it.
Get it.
Get one.
Get it. They're free. It takes you less than 60 seconds. You upload a picture, put whatever name you want in there, you laminate it, wherever you want, Minuteman Press or whatever. Get your press pass. It's ridiculous, but people take this seriously. When you go to the government buildings, ooh, you're real press. Yep, you got a free press pass, courtesy of Full Court Press, NV, and Leroy Truth. Now, I'm asking you if you can support this gentleman, anything financially, $1, $5, $10. He's traveling all over the country. He was financially devastated with unlawful charges. And
lost my car, lost everything. And, I'm a Marine Corps veteran. Lost my house up in Utah. I've been doing a kind of a circle around the country, traveling to different spots, but that's just, I've had some help along the way with covering some expenses, and I had to go out to Washington, D.C. to go redress these major issues.
Yep, the name of the channel, We the People News.
We the People News.
We the People News. Please go there and subscribe. And how can they donate money and support you? He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it.
So I've got a Cash App, which is $1A Audit.
Can any mods put it in there now? Please spam it. This gentleman, he deserves it. He has been helping us so much, been doing a lot behind the scenes. He was wronged by the government, financially devastated.
Big lawsuits filed, but it's going to take years for that to come about, with anything.
Give them your...
But yeah, I've got, it's $1A Audit for Cash App. It's Patriot News Activism on Venmo. I've also got a GoFundMe going. I don't know what the link is directly on that. But
just give them the two,
But yeah, I've got, but 1A Audit on Cash App, and then Patriot News Activism on Venmo.
All right, Jack, can you put that's 1A Audit on Cash App and...
That's it. And then Patriot News Activism. I think it's the @ Patriot News Activism on Venmo.
Yeah, please share. $1, $5, $10, whatever you can share.
It goes right into my tank, my gas tank. I've in order to stay safe out here on the road, we got to have the tools that we need to be successful and doing this type of stuff. And it's not free.
No, and last two
and
things.
Neither is freedom.
No, freedom is not free, and he's been having trouble getting work because even though it was vacated, it's still coming up on background checks and so forth, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's Patriot. We the People News.
We the People News
on YouTube. And one last time for your Cash App and your Venmo.
It's $1A Audit for Cash App, and it's @ Patriot News Activism on Venmo. And then I've also got the YouTube channel, Patriot News Activism, if anybody's followed that. Used to be Lafayette County Audit.
Okay, we'll keep it simple. And he deserves some help. I've supported him financially as well.
He has.
Press,
good friend of mine.
And B has. And he deserves it. He's trying to bring himself out of the bootstraps because of what the government did to him. And
thank you, Leroy.
My pleasure. And last words, the Full Court Press and B. What'd you like to say?
I mean, ridiculous how they tried to stifle our free speech here, right? You all saw it. Even the council member, I forgot her name, had to acknowledge, not once but twice, that we never do this. We never limit their time to 2 minutes. Why are we doing it today? And that's not viewpoint neutral. It's specifically to silence our speech because they didn't like what we were going to speak about. And that's exactly what we're fighting against. That's why we are freedom enforcers. We're trying to prevent them from doing exactly just that. And you know what? I consider it an invitation to come back, speak again, because I only got 2 minutes and I needed 5, and I was supposed to get 5. So you just stole from me 3 minutes. So I'll be back to get my 3 minutes, 2 minutes at a time, or however many minutes they're gonna do it. So, if anybody watching, subscribe to Full Court Press MB. If you're not subscribed to Leroy Truth Investigations, you should be.
Hey, Garden City. Before you go, see if I can get one more cigarette. Appreciate it, my brother.
You got it, bro.
Hey, you heading out now?
Oh no, I'm just putting stuff away.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Need a light or...
No, I got it.
What up, ninjas? So, here we are, Groton corrupted kid. Sean falsely arrested. Guy spits in his mouth, pulls a gun on him. Commits, this the third time this same cop has committed felonies against Sean. And the Groton PD that's behind us here, instead of coming and arresting the guy who committed the felonies against Sean, they arrested Sean instead. So we come here, and the mayor is like, oh, he doesn't work for us. We have nothing to do with this. He's not our jurisdiction. We didn't say he worked for you. He's a constituent in your county, in your city, and your police department made a false arrest to defend him so they could stay on the blue line. That's the bottom line. We all see what's going on. You're not going to gaslight us anymore. Just because you're stupid doesn't mean that we're stupid.
Amen, brother.
Thanks for having me, Leroy, man.
Yeah, my pleasure. It was fun. Everyone did a great
Good job, brother.
John Felix did a great job.
John Felix, y'all. John Felix, the legend.
Sean on Audit. Joe Burns, everyone did a great job. So we've been together all day today for those who've been with us. Yeah. Oh, you got the keys. And it's been great spending time with you. So God bless you all. Please subscribe to my channel as well. Please donate to the gentleman.
We the People News.
We the People News. And you have the links in there on Cash App and Venmo. He will profoundly appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely.
Every dollar
Absolutely.
will make a difference. And thank you so much. God bless you all.
God bless everybody.
And we'll
yes,
see you next
yes.
time.
All right, y'all. That's about it. We're going to wrap this up, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. This was it was a good event to get for us to voice our opinions in the ways that we know best. It was, of course, it was limited. The mayor showed that she was just a complete tyrant. You know, it reminds me a lot of the whole Groton situation in North Mississippi and particularly Oxford. I mean, I saw somebody tonight that made me immediately just think of Oxford. Evil, tyrants.
She was half. She said some good things, but she didn't back it up. She could have said, I
All right, well,
we ignore
my phone is about to die. I need to get a little bit of a charge on it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this live stream now. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And make sure you go to the website, www.wtpnews.org. www.wtpnews.org. Please subscribe, if you haven't, to the We the People News YouTube channel. Subscribe to Patriot News Activism, if you haven't. Subscribe to all of my friends' YouTube channels as well. We got Garden City Accountability. I was going to say I started to say Garden State Accountability, and then I thought you said Garden City. Garden State Accountability.
They're not slaves to one.
Leroy Truth Investigations. Full Court Press, which is Full Court Press NB on YouTube. I will say that there's a lot of full court presses out there. Like if you put in full court press,
you have to put the NB. That's why I keep saying it.
And you know, I was thinking about that, and I feel like, you know, I know full court press is your name, that's your brand and all that. But I feel like you would have a lot more subscribers if people could find you easier than having to do that.
I'm probably going to rebrand really soon.
I would. That would be my biggest suggestion to you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and let's get this. I can't forget Long Island Audit. Hold on. before we end this, we got to go see Long Island Audit. Oh, grab my stuff.
No, I did. I got a notification.
This notification was
Yeah. And I've been going back and forth all day.
We got my brother Sean Paul right here.
What's up? Thank you for coming, brother.
Hey,
I appreciate
man,
you,
I appreciate it.
We the People News. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure
man.
meeting you, brother.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I appreciate it. Hey, this stuff has got to this stuff has got to stop with the assault on journalists by state troopers. I mean, it's going on all around the country. Happened to me outside of the governor's mansion July 3rd by a state trooper in Mississippi. Happened to Sean Paul up here less than a week later. Happened to Leroy.
I'm gonna look into his situation. Man.
It's an epidemic. It has to stop. We've got to stop this. We got to come together as we the people and put a stop to this. So
thank you so much.
Hey, it was great meeting you, man.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
I am live at the moment.
Yeah.
I just want to say hi.
Yeah, sure. I could just put it towards this way.
We're from Groton, so we're definitely here.
Oh, thank you. September 9th. Thank you. I appreciate it. We packed up the courtroom last time. It was great.
Yes.
It was good. Thank you.
We actually use what you guys do. Homeschool our kids and we teach our kids constitutional rights.
Sure.
You guys
Nobody else is going to teach them.
We're going to teach it in school.
Heck yeah.
They don't teach them
I
in
didn't know
school.
this much about the Constitution. I served for 11 years in the Navy.
But you guys are
That's-
part of the curriculum. So.
I'm a Marine Corps veteran. That's one of the reasons why. Thank you for your service.
We'll talk
Yes,
more
sir.
Once we come to the court date, we'll talk more.
And I remember we emailed you last night too.
Oh, yes. I didn't want to say that, but yes, thank you. It's fine, it's fine. Don't. Thank you so much. Hey, you need anything, you let me know, okay? Thank you so much. I'll be around here. We'll grab lunch or something. Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sean, live, can't hear you. Can't hear me. Can't hear me? No, that's okay. Okay, great.
The Supreme Court said they actually had a ruling that said cops don't have to. But you fucking do.
All right. Good night, y'all. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna end it for real this time.